say, Ms. DeWitt, real
I
quick?
just wanted to know, if our bridges around here are inspected at all? Are they ever inspected? Have they been inspected? Is there
So-
records of
Not by all
inspection?
means.
No. Isn't that scary? Seriously? Seriously?
Our office hasn't done it. I don't know if the township has done it
What was the
previously.
question, I'm sorry?
Bridge inspection.
We had a meeting this morning with the road superintendent, myself, and TJ, and that was on the list. I'm gonna talk to PennDOT and verify if there's a frequency that needs to be done, and I'll make that call to PennDOT tomorrow. So,
She's the lady way in the back.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah, every 2 years.
live in
Prick
residence
lady.
sometimes. Yeah.
Call me prick lady, that's all right.
It's every 2 years for PennDOT inspection unless they're structure critical, and it's every year.
I thought it was that period, but I'm not taking your word for it. There's a PennDOT lady that's our rep, and
I've been with PennDOT jobs for 40 years.
okay.
How do you know
And we're
that?
concerned that maybe PennDOT doesn't remember that the bridge on Lobbs Run is their bridge still, so we don't think that anyone's.
The person who probably handled that paperwork is probably either expired
Oh, yeah.
or retired someplace else, so you may have a hard time.
Working at a different job.
Well, it's good. Now I know.
Discussion and motion to rescind the advertisement of the road paving projects for 2024. So, discussion wise, that had been brought to our attention by our road superintendent, that we have some drainage issues, and some slide
many.
issues. Too many drainage issues on the road, and one of the roads is a newly paved airport road that we're experiencing a slide and to my knowledge, a possible another slide on that.
Yeah, good pavement on it.
Pavement and possibly a slide. So, since he's not here, I'm assuming, I believe that everybody has spoke to the road superintendent, but do you concur, TJ? I know you said you were out with him today.
Yes.
That it may be more prudent for the township to focus on drainage versus the paving of Hobbit Lane and Fawn Valley to.
Yeah, I would agree that prior to, resurfacing any roads, it's a very important step to make sure that the drainage facilities are, functional and existing and in good working order. And if they're not, then that's a, good use of funds to do that prior to paving so that we don't have what happened on Airport Road.
Can't pave over bad situations.
So in other words, we would be using our liquid fuels money for that instead of paving.
Going over to drainage, if we decide tonight that we would be moving more towards drainage projects and repairs of the roads that had issues.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't have to, if we don't need it, we're not spending, you can carry it over.
Exactly.
So it's not lost, but there's a tremendous amount of drainage issues that have been inherited, and they need to be rectified.
And as I recall, budgeting wise, we didn't plan.
Decades of road drainage. And the rainfall that just happened this week made it very, very evident that
Exactly.
it may be prudent to. And that might give us some time to get that hammerhead designed on it anyway, before we pave it.
I'll make the motion, we rescind the advertising.
So Carl would like to make the motion to rescind last meeting's vote to advertise paving for this year.
Second.
Very second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.